All right. Let's go. Second week of spring, year 2. We are 100% ready for Skull Caverns. As soon as we see an Iridium Luck Day, we're going straight to Skull Caverns without delay. Excuse me. All right, and today's not the day. We do have extra luck and extra coal chance. Oh, come on, that's absolutely not what I wanted to do. Put the sunflowers back and pet the dog. We've got 8. I'm gonna have to put these couple away. I don't have enough preserve jars for 8. That's the most I've seen yet. Alright, well, we can make 27 sprinklers if we want to. I think we're good with our 39 lightning rods. So let's do that. And go place them. And see how far we get. See if that's the last of the sprinklers that we need here. We've at least got enough for this small corner section. We've at least got enough. Hey, Whimsy. Just placing some more sprinklers here. Still waiting for an Iridium Luck Day to head down to the Skull Caverns, but it's been, I think, 3 weeks since the last Iridium Luck Day, so I'm really fingers crossed we get to see one soon. So we've got 1,600 cauliflowers in the ground, and just kind of waiting for a Skull Caverns run. At this point, we still just need battery packs before we can make more iridium sprinklers anyway. So the Skull Cavern run is almost as much just for experience as anything else. We have 90 iridium bars, 370 ore still. So we'll go check on Ginger Island here, and then probably just do some iron and gold farming in the mine. I mean, we're so very close. So very close to having quality sprinklers on the entire farm, so we don't actually need that much more iron and gold at this point. One more day might be enough. Yeah, that's my work. You've been helpful too, I'm sure, right? You've been helpful too. But yeah, we've got the mastery levels here. We're working on our 3rd. We've got the farming and we've got the mining already. So I've got both of the statues. Blessings. Just waiting on an Iridium Luck Day. That's alright. I think this curious substance one, I think that's what gets us access to the little mini obelisks. That would probably be a good idea. We could purposefully farm the iron levels where the ghosts are. Try and get that ectoplasm over to the wizard. Not even 100% sure I know which levels the ghosts are on, but we'll try and search them out. Alright. I mean, we do have, it's a neutral luck day, we have extra luck. So either farming for iron and gold, or possibly just doing a panning day at the dig site. I think I would rather farm the iron and gold until I'm 100% done with the sprinklers. Alright, so here's the routine. We harvest the pineapples, we throw them in the seed makers, and we fill more space with pineapples. We've got our 3 ancient fruit plants, actually it's 6 now, because we did finally get our first ancient fruit and made it into seeds. So that will slowly but surely start taking over. But until then, the pineapples are going to be the most profitable thing we can do. So we're just going to keep enlarging the pineapple field. I've got all these starfruit here. Starfruit is a material used to build the Junimo huts later. So we're just hoarding that. We're just banking the starfruit in a chest so that we can build our Junimo huts later. We want those good raisin-fed Junimos harvesting our crops for us, saving us time and effort, and increasing our harvest. When you feed Junimos raisins, they have a 20% chance of double harvest. So in essence, you get 20% more crops. Their hut takes up a little bit of space, but because of the extra 20% harvest with raisins, it's more than worth it. Yeah, there's a secret note, and your grandfather at some point in a letter says something about raisin-fed Junimos. So actually, if you put bags of raisins into their hut, they'll be more efficient. They'll be super powered farm workers at that point. So it's always worth growing at least some grapes after I get Pierre's missing stock list, or after I think it's summer when you get the grapes from Pierre. Either way, we'll get a little section of grapes going on Ginger Island so that we can always have raisins for our little Junimo friends. Alright, so we've got Ginger Island is almost entirely pineapples now. I do need wheat for the frog. Actually, I guess I don't, do I? I already paid the parrot for the rest of the walnuts. I need to play more late game in Stardew. Yeah, I mean, I guess it falls into the same trap that a lot of games do. It's exciting in the beginning, and as you get later, you start to feel the grindiness. A lot of games kind of fall into that. Everything's moving quickly, you're learning new things, you're doing new things all the time, and then you kind of complete a lot of things, and you're left with just a few things left to do over and over and over again. So that's where we're at right now. We're going to head to the mines and farm iron and gold for the umpteenth time to finish out our quality sprinklers. And thankfully, we are pretty close to being done with the quality sprinklers. So after we're done with that, I'm honestly not entirely sure what our next thing is. I'm going to head on over to the wiki and just make sure I'm on the right floors for the ectoplasm. Has a 10%, 9.5% chance to drop from ghosts. Ghosts are on floors 50 to 79. So that's what we'll do, I guess. We'll just go to 50. And pray for ghosts for a while. Alright, not from him. Thankfully, now that we've reached the mastery, every experience is good. Combat experience, mining, it all goes towards the mastery. So it doesn't really matter what we're doing, we're still leveling up. No ghosts, no iron. Alright, keep it moving. Keep it moving. And there's, wow, that happened fast. Alright. So if that's the case, then we can revert back to just plain old iron farming. It might be about time to clear out the quarry and turn it into a tree farm, maybe. We've been having to use the wood in the charcoal kilns to keep up with our coal demand. So I am going to need a steady supply of wood. Although once we're done with the sprinklers, really everything in this game gets a little less demanding, I think. It's time to start romancing Harvey. Start focusing on love. The power of love. Harvey's gonna keep us nice and healthy while we kill ourselves trying to plant 3,000 crops. And I don't think he's gonna complain about us being a little boring. Alright, let's just go ahead. We've done a little bit of farming. Harvey's your companion. I think he will be. I've completely left off developing relationships for now. We've been solely focused on just getting this farm full. And as you can see. So I think Harvey's our guy, though. He's a very simple-minded guy. I don't think he's going to be bothered by us being simple-minded farmers here. So yeah, that's 1,600 cauliflowers there. So that's about half of the total that we're going to want. I do believe we have the capability. See, this is where you can get the Junimo huts and such, and the obelisks, which we'll probably want to get the beach one soon enough, but it's not an emergency. Alright, let's get him the ectoplasm. Emily wants an apricot. We could do that. Never unlocked those either. Well, yeah, that was the end of that Witch's Swamp yesterday that you saw. That's how you get that unlocked. And that unlocks the warp obelisks, it unlocks the Junimo huts, and it also unlocks the gold clock. That's when you see people talking about the gold clock. That's where you get that. It's 10 million gold. There's no other materials. It's just 10 million gold, and the wizard will summon a gold clock onto your farm to prevent weeds from growing and prevent fences from deteriorating. We did get a prismatic shard in the mine today. Not that it's that big a deal. We have a few. We've spent a few. So let's grab an apricot and take that to Emily. Is there anything else? No. Well, actually, what I will do is grab that stack of peaches as well. And we'll gift everyone that we see. The saloon can be a pretty convenient and efficient way to talk to everyone at once. On Friday nights, they're all there. Oh, and there's our Harvey. So actually, I need to get a stack of coffees. That he loves coffee. But peaches everybody at least likes, so. Clint. Oh boy. Oh, Clint. Kinda hopeless, buddy. Alright, let's give Emily her apricot. There we go. I mean, it is strange. It is strange, Emily. Alright. Another day waiting for an Iridium luck day. Today would have been a great day. Excuse me. To go to the Skull Caverns. Really, the best thing we're looking for is either luck or speed, and a greater chance of finding ladders and shafts. That's the ideal combination of blessings to be able to do a huge Skull Cavern run. Let's keep these preserve jars going. All right. Yeah, that legend pond has been just continuously providing a stream of income. So that was effort well spent. Alright, let's see what today holds. There it is, there's our Iridium luck day. We've got infinite energy and +1 ore from nodes. It's not bad. The infinite energy is kind of wasted. Alright, so we're just going to ignore anything else that's going on, and we're going to go to the Skull Cavern. Okay, so let's get our diamonds to trade, our rubies to trade. Always leave 2 behind. Whoops, I accidentally did the other way around. We always leave 2 behind just in case. And then we come over here, drop the stuff we're not going to use. Okay, we're going to use all this. And pick up the stuff we are going to use. And that's it. It's pretty simple. We actually don't even need to bring the spicy eel with us this time. We've got 4 magic rock candy. We've got 4 magic rock candies, so we do not need the spicy eel, at which point I'll leave the rubies behind. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of rearrange my stack here. Alright. So off we go. We just absolutely everything. It's 6:10 a.m., just enough time to get out of bed. We're gonna go ahead and pop these now so that we get down there faster. We gotta go fast. This is one place where we just gotta go fast. Alright, let's go. And we're just gonna be bombing absolutely everything. We're going to ignore combat if at all possible. And we're just gonna look for large groups of rocks, and we're gonna bomb those large groups of rocks. And because we have good luck, we're going to find ladders and shafts. Okay, this is one of those levels. Alright, nice. If you don't get a stairs at the beginning, you have to run the whole way to the end. Sometimes it's worth it to just throw a staircase down. Alright, so you're gonna see me drop a bomb, and then swap back to my sword. This is why I prefer the lava katana. I do have a galaxy sword, but the lava katana gives +3 defense. So every bomb that I stand in, every time the serpent hits me, I'm taking 3 less damage, and that really adds up over time. Here towards the beginning levels, we're not really that concerned with the materials that's dropping. We just want to go down. We just want to keep going down. We're not even really paying attention to collecting stuff that badly. We just want to keep going down. So here's this one. So you have to just make a choice. Do I want to run the whole way, or do I want a staircase at the beginning? So I'll drop a bomb, swap to my sword, take a little bit less damage from the bomb blast. Try and spot out freebie ladders. They can be actually really annoying because they prevent you from getting ladders elsewhere on the floor. Most of the iridium we see at the beginning levels is going to actually be crabs pretending to be iridium. So when I get big clusters like that and no stairs, given our luck and everything, a lot of times that's going to mean that there's a freebie later on. And so we just have to run it down. So this is it. This is the routine. Get here early. Bomb everything. Ignore combat. And just go down, down, down. Once we get past about floor 150, you'll really start to notice the iridium ore really picking up. Alright. So every once in a while, we'll just top back up our health. And then continue to stand in the bomb blasts. That's me blocking. Oh, you know what? There's a stairs over here already. Alright, and if it comes to it, we can always make more bombs on the fly. It's iron ore and coal. There's no better helper than a raisin-fed Junimo. There you go. Right there. You can make more regular bombs on the fly. You're going to have iron ore. You're going to have coal just from being in here. Is there a stairs down here? No. Yeah, I know that the timing of that was incredible. So the deeper you go, the more frequent you'll see iridium. But really, we just want to keep going. The last few levels at the very end of the night are going to be the most efficient use of our time. So we're really just going down. That is all that we are concerned with. We're not making bad time here. It's not a bad pace, I think. We're past level 50 at 10:40 a.m. So we're doing pretty well. Oh, there's a shaft. That's a freebie. And there's a ladder there. Some people have very, very advanced techniques. I do not. I just brute force it. They'll pause as soon as they get down into the level so they can kind of look around the level. I just brute force it. I look for... There we go, there's a gift. 10 free bombs to use. I just look for kind of the largest rock formation and head straight for it. Come on. I gotta place the bomb somehow. And we just completely ignore combat, unless we absolutely have to. Like the serpents, they can kill you if you just ignore them. So sometimes we do have to engage, but I try to avoid it if possible. $68 at noon. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, there's a shaft. And don't get too attached to the bombs. If you drop a bomb and you see a ladder, just go down the ladder. It's not a big deal. You don't have to stay behind and collect. You just keep moving. You can make more bombs. We're here to get deep. Once we get to those deeper floors, you'll see. Alright, so we have been getting pretty lucky with the shafts. See, here's a decent one. We're actually going to spend a minute here and clean that up. Alright, now... Let me guess, there is yeah, there it is right there. Alright, more treasure. Hey, I won't complain. I won't complain about quality sprinklers for free. Here, I'm just gonna... You're gonna see, I don't like to use the pickaxe in here. I'm just gonna wait for the bomb to explode. Hey, there's a shaft right there. There's a lot of shafts. The shafts all go to the same place, so you never have to be concerned like, oh, I picked the wrong shaft. They all go exactly the same distance. So once we get the combat mastery, alright, it looks like I might actually be staircasing this level. Nope. I thought that before that I picked the wrong one. Yeah, no, if a shaft forms, I don't know, exactly the programming and stuff, but any shaft that forms on the same level goes to the same place. So here's a staircase. We don't do infested floors. We just don't do that at all. We don't interact with that. So that's why we do bring some staircases. I'm gonna wait for that. There was some iridium there. So see, we're just running away. We're just running away from the combat. Oh boy. We're not engaging. The melons were nicer. They were 100% of our health with one melon. Alright, there's the Mr. Key quest to level 100. We used one staircase to get here. So it's not really necessary to just pound staircases one after the other. But it is nice to have, even just 4 or 5 staircases with you, just for when those infested floors come up, or extremely long floors that it doesn't appear you're going to find a staircase in. See, this is the part that creeps me out. Some weird dude that said, meet me 100 floors deep in a cavern, and then tells you, go over to the table and drink this special milk I've prepared for you. Do I really want to? Am I gonna drink that? We don't know this guy. It's called Iridium snake milk. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, but no thanks. Exactly. One healthy swig, you'll become even more powerful. I mean, I don't know, this guy seems kind of strange, right? The taste is awful and the texture's even worse. Oh my god. But your health is permanently increased, but I guess what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Good luck out there, kid. Thanks, strange dude I met deep underground. Alright, so routine re-engaged. Ah, there's a ladder there. I'm gonna bomb this though. We've got a decent little bit of iridium here. Gonna have a sip of tea here. He drank it. Oof. Yeah, I know. You can't stop yourself. That's some good tea. Oh, we're getting a few of these infested floors. Drop a bomb and just stand there and wait for it to blow up in your face. That's what we do. Alright, our magic rock candy's about to expire. So we're going to refresh that. Now the magic rock candy, that's really helping this run, and that is not actually available to you until after you've done Skull Caverns a few times. So this run, and also we have the mastery statues, so that is part of it. At the beginning, the first run you do is going to be the least effective. But every time you go, you have access to a little more. I am going to go ahead and do some bombing here before we exit this level. After you have access to more stuff, the runs get more more efficient. I just set a bomb down. Run away! Run away! Alright. And I will wait for this bomb. When it's easy, you do it. Uh-oh, no staircase. Look at these. These guys really wanted it. So yeah, those serpents, man, if you don't fight them back, they absolutely can kill you. Here we go. I might stick around here for a second. I didn't want to get that involved. Alright, there's a rabbit's foot down there, and that is actually something. Can't remember why I wanted one. Maple syrup to the secret woods. That's always good to do. I can't remember why I wanted a rabbit's foot. Is it maybe a quest? We're going to throw away the wood. We're also going to throw away this warp totem because we're just passing out here. We have no intention of staying here or of going back to bed tonight. There's no going to bed during a Skull Caverns run. Alright, cool. I was freaking out a little bit there. There were no groups. This floor very frequently has a ladder at the end of it. It can be quite annoying. No? Alright. We'll wait for that gold. We do need that gold. Alright, we're floor 134 at 6:20 p.m. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We might even hit 200 here. It's going to depend on these shafts. Alright. I was kind of looking for a freebie. This bat's really trying to get me. There we go. Yeah, it's really going to depend on how many shafts versus how many ladders we get. Ah, there was one already. There's one down there. Alright, we're just moving along. Not overly concerned with picking up everything. We just want to keep moving. Once we have the Ginger Island farm completely full, then we'll be carrying pineapples with us. They're much better health food than these strawberries. But we had the greenhouse full of strawberries, so using what's available. There's an auto petter. That would be wonderful if we were going to have any animals. You know, that would be really nice if we were going to have animals. Auto petters are wonderful things. Every once in a while you'll get a shaft and a ladder and you won't see the shaft in time. So you end up just going down one floor when you could have gone down more. That can be disappointing. Once we get past about 10 or 11 p.m., then we'll start kind of slowing down a little bit. We'll slow down. We'll try to gather more of what we see. Because you want to get as deep as possible before you start using your time to gather resources. We're not going to walk away from a prismatic shard, though. Hey, 4 more quality sprinklers. I won't complain about less time farming iron and gold in the mines. I will not complain about that. Alright, that's our next mastery level. I kind of had a feeling the Skull Cavern runs would be good experience. So that's kind of why I'm even doing them at this point. We don't really need materials that bad. Alright, this is one of those floors where I'm just going to plaster this whole thing with bombs. Look at all this. I am going to have to fight these guys, though. Wasting my time. Hey, a battery pack. Gus giving us some tips. Alright, let's get back to work. Let's not waste too much time. And our espresso ran out. And I know I have a ladder there, so I'm going to circle back to it. Oh, there's also a ladder up there. But there's more materials. So we're going to... Oh, there's also more bats. I think that's the last bomb on this level we need to do. Yeah, see, look at this. We're down to 170 now. And you're starting to see, as you approach floor 200, it starts to be a lot of iridium. So that's why we just go down. Don't worry about anything. Just keep going down. And even now, it's 10:20 p.m. If we're not seeing tons of iridium, we're just going down. Alright, I did not see the first bomb that I placed there. If we're not seeing a bunch of iridium, we're just walking right on by. So here, I actually like that. We do need the gold as well. So if we see a huge cluster of gold, I'm going to take it. Alright, and we still have a little bit... Oh my goodness. But I'm just going to sit here and wait for the bomb to go off. I'm not going to get my pickaxe out. Not going to do anything that feels like work here. Alright, let's head down that ladder. There's another auto-petter. 2 auto-petters in one run is never a bad... That's never a bad run. Inventory full. Oh man, even we can't pick up stone now. Okay. Well, we don't need the rain totem anymore, at least. Our entire farm is covered in sprinklers. So, even though that's normally something that would be very valuable, I'm going to toss that in the bin. We are getting, we have a copper trash can. We're at least getting a little bit of gold back. I do need to get on upgrading the trash can. Okay, look at all this. Alright, and it's midnight. So we do want to get what we can get before we pass out. placed a bomb right under my feet. The Iridium luck days, you have much higher chance of prize, treasure floors. Just want to hit that coal before we go down the stairs. See, we've had a lot of treasure floors. The orange sapling, I have no intention of growing an orange tree. This is one of those, okay, we got lucky. One of those floors where there will definitely be a ladder all the way at the end of it. And it's a very long floor. Alright, and we're just going to go ahead and pop that magic rock candy. Even though we only have 1 hour left, if it gets us more ore and more staircases, we are using it. I don't want to come back here, you know? I want to get everything I need and be done with this place for a while. Look at that. Man, we got a lot of prismatic shards on this run. And we're probably, we're going to get down another floor, but I'm going to bomb this. I'm going to bomb this place first. Bombed that whole floor. That was well worth it. Well worth it. Because we're going to be passing out here very quickly. Oh, see, there was a shaft. That was one of those moments. I saw the shaft after I... and again. Alright. 198. If I would have hit those shafts, we would have been over 200. So this is where we get to admire our haul here. Okay. 825 iridium ore. 359 iron ore, 207 gold ore, 248 copper ore, good number of rubies and diamonds, 7 prismatic shards, 8 quality sprinklers, a battery pack, which is kind of a big deal, 46 omni geodes, more than a full stack of stone, 2 auto petters. Yeah, so we're sitting on probably more iridium ore than we will ever need at this point. And you saw I'm horrible at combat, right? This can be done by anyone. I'm not a gamer here. So anyone can do it. You just have to start the day with a good 170 plus bombs. We used 180, a little more than 180 bombs to do that. But at any point in time, we could have just stopped and made more bombs on the way. So that's, floor 198. You don't need to get super duper deep. You just need to bomb everything. Oh, right, we're full inventory. We gotta empty our bags here. I'll keep the auto petters just as trophies, I guess. Yeah, but once you learn the technique, it is pretty easy. I'm no gamer, so if I can do it, you can do it. The thing is, like, we've got the mastery, we've got the 2 statues that increase everything. We had access to magic rock candy, which over the next few weeks we're going to be buying more of with their prismatic shard haul to make sure that we can do that again if we need to. And now that we have another mastery level, we'll go level up our combat, have access to trinkets. That makes it even easier. And it just kind of keeps compounding, and each next trip you take is more efficient. Alright, hey, we're not allowed to put auto petters in the bin. What? There's that mini obelisk recipe from the ectoplasm salad recipe from Emily. Linus, yeah, thanks Linus, I appreciate it. He walked 198 foot, I mean he made it as deep as we did and then carried our butt the whole way home to our own bed. Come on, give this guy an award. Give this guy an award. Alright, so now we want to clear out the things that we don't need for day to day and pick back up our normal stuff. Yay, Linus. Yeah, I know. It feels bad when Joja picks you up, you know? And then you feel bad. Because what the heck are they doing helping you out? Except I'm not sure they do. I mean, they're doing it for the money. Alright, let's go decorate. Let's go decorate. Oh, whoops, that doesn't go there. That goes there. Alright, and I guess... Oh, you know what? We should use that battery pack for the Mr. Key thing in the bus stop. Let's place these sprinklers. Yeah, we should use that battery pack for that whole quest line. I was going to just straight make a sprinkler with it immediately, but... Oh, we're so close. We're so close. And then we still need to chop down those trees. Alright, yeah, let's go do that. Hey, bud. Love you, bud. Love you, Chillin' Junior. Good boy. You gotta pet the dog. That's a requirement. You can't not pet the dog. Alright, strange note. Bring maple syrup to Secret Woods. That's right, we do need to do that. Okay, that was the reward from bringing the apricot to Emily. Yeah, we should make a few taps and just put them on some trees that we don't intend to cut down. There we go. Inside there's a note, bring a rainbow shell to the train platform. Leave it in the box, Mr. Key. Yeah. Are they springtime forage or summertime forage? I'm not sure. Maybe, I think it is springtime. This is where it would have been helpful if we would have befriended people, because Demetrius will send you rainbow shells in the mail just because he's a cool dude. Let's make a couple tappers. Where are they? There they are. We don't have enough wood to make tappers. Okay. Message received. Yeah, this is why we should probably plant a tree farm at the quarry, because... Oh no, I can't even reach it. Because we've been just constantly running out of wood. It says summer for the shells. Okay, I couldn't remember. Yeah, that's where befriending people would have been beneficial, but we were too focused on getting the farm up and running. Now that the farm is up and running, we can start focusing on befriending people. But that looks like that'll have to just wait till summer at this point. So we'll make a few tappers, we'll go check out Ginger Island, and and that'll be that. Whoops, I did get a forage. All right, 5 sounds good. 5 tappers sounds good. Thanks for looking that up. I believe those are maples and this is an oak up here, but I could have that backwards. I wonder if we can put a tap on it. Do they call it befriend because you want to be their friend? You know, don't ask me about the intricacies of the English language. I'm not qualified. Oh, you can. You can put tappers on trees in town. Okay. Noted. Looking for a farm fresh rhubarb. Oh no. I already sold all the rhubarb. Oh, and he's closed on Wednesdays. Of course he is. Hey, trash cookies. Oh, I think that's the prize ticket I've been waiting for. It is. That's the friendship book. That makes it easier to make friends. You become friends with people a little faster. That is exactly what we wanted. Now that we're into year 2, a lot of our goals are already complete. So we can really start talking to people now. What I wanted to do was stop into Pierre's and get a few more peach trees, because peaches are a universally liked gift. They're only loved by Robin, but they're liked by everyone, so it just makes it easy. You can just carry around a stack of peaches and just toss them at people as you go by. Here's a peach. I just picked it this morning. I mean, if somebody was walking down the street, tossed me a peach and said I just picked it this morning, I think I'd be more likely to break my stranger danger rules. Somebody walking down the street hands you a purple milk and says it's snake milk. Here, try this. Hell no. But if somebody tosses me a peach, I would probably eat that thing in a heartbeat. Alright, taro root. Not the snake milk. No, not the snake milk. What are we talking about here? Here, try this. Snake milk. Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. Alright, we've got some star fruit here. Just have to remember not to sell them. Sometimes things just get thrown in the bin while I'm there. So we gotta remember not to sell. This is your body after snake milk. Ooh. And it just shows someone, yeah, exactly. Retching in a corner. Oh, I've got some dark-eyed juncos visiting me here. I've been tossing sunflower seeds onto, oh, we got another ancient seed. See, there's a small chance to get an ancient seed every time you put anything in a seed maker. And that is how we have started this, was just continuing to feed stuff into the seed makers. I still haven't found the actual artifact ancient seed. That's usually what I find first, is the artifact. Alright, how many? We have 50 pineapple seeds. We're still gonna need, oh no we don't, we have more than that. we, we are still going to need more though, so... and also we want to put the taro roots in there. We want to always have 100+ taro roots growing so that as soon as we get the island ingredients quest, no matter if it's going to be the taro roots or the pineapples, we're ready to go. We want that solar panel recipe. We want that solar panel recipe. Alright. Was that all the gaps? I think it was. The rest of it needs to be taro root. So, we're going to kill that pineapple plant and put our ancient seed there. And then start with the taro root. It might be beneficial to make a few more seed makers here. Maybe like 5 or 10 more. So that we can just feed them in down a line and then walk back and do it again. No, don't eat it. Put it in the machine. I'll make a note of that. I should probably get like a to-do list overlay or something for this game so that I can have my to-do list up on the screen so that my ADD does not prevent me from accomplishing my goals, right? Alright, how many taro roots do I have? 93. Okay, very close. Alright. 118. That's good. That's good. We're good to go. We've got more than enough pineapples for sure. And now we know that we'll have enough taro roots if that's how the quest pans out. Alright. Keep it going. Let's put this in the top row there so we don't have to keep swapping. Really, we can't? Okay. Can we hit that? No, we can't. Alright, we have 34 left. It looks like there's enough room for 34. Can't do that one either. Now, I'm trying to remember. I know there was something. Oh, one more? Really? I know there was something that I needed cinder shards for. You know what? We don't actually need that garlic. There was something I needed cinder shards for the island trader, and I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go look here. Alright, the taro root can go now. Do not sell the star fruit. Do not sell the star fruit. I can just throw those in the bin here. Alright, let's go check out what it was that we needed from the island trader. I know I have some cinder shards already. I don't have that many though. I'm not a big fan of the volcano dungeon. It definitely wasn't the jungle torch. I can tell you that much. The deluxe retaining soil recipe. We actually do need that. We very much do need that, yeah. Yeah, the garden pots are just about useless if you don't have that deluxe retaining soil recipe. Because then you have to water them every day. So, and we're going to want probably a couple hundred garden pots for in the greenhouse and in the house. So we definitely want that recipe. So that's one reason for us to do a little bit of volcano dungeon grinding. Not my favorite thing to do. Alright, and we're just going to store the star fruit here. Just going to store that star fruit there. We can start, now that we have the star fruit, we can start building those Junimo huts anytime. That orange sapling, we don't need that. We can sell that. Really felt like I needed that rabbit's foot for something. Oh, that's what I need it for. I have remembered. We get to give it to a truck driver, and he gives us a permanent boost to our luck. One of our secret notes. Hey kid, I need a lucky break. Why don't you bring me a rabbit's foot? I'll make it worth your while. Yes. And then we get the lucky charm. Special charm. Feel an aura of good fortune surrounding you. Luck is permanently increased. Alright, so that is a big deal. I don't know why I just could not remember why I wanted that rabbit's foot. But I'm glad I did. I believe it's like a 0.5 point permanent increase. Which is, you know, hey, it's on all the time. So, alright, love you, bud. Love you, Chillin' Junior. Good night. Alright. The legend row was 25,000 of that. Everything else, only 9,000 gold from just the leftovers from the Skull Cavern run. See, for me, the Skull Cavern runs, I mean, they're profitable in the sense that it would be way more expensive to buy all that gold and iron and coal. But they're not really profitable in the monetary sense. Alright. I guess we can start throwing stuff in the furnaces. If we ever do another Skull Cavern run, we can probably just buy all of the bombs that we need at that point. It's going to be a while before I need to do that again. We got lots of good stuff. That's right, and we can go down to the Mastery Cave and get our combat mastery. That's a thing. Probably just do that today, I guess, right? We were at Ginger Island yesterday. We did all that. It's nice and tidied up. I'm gonna wait a day we still have half of them that are not ready to harvest. The ones that are ready to harvest were just the ones that we got lucky with. Gotta pet that dog. Love you, bud. Just the ones that we got lucky and they were already watered. All right, I'm gonna keep these strawberries for now. I'm not entirely sure how much cauliflower is, if it's better or worse than the strawberries. Don't get my last day of vacation going. Have a great day and stream. Thank you, Whimsy. Have a good one. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for hanging out. So we're just gonna head down to this mastery cave. Hey, the bubbles are right on the bridge, not under the bridge, on it. Never seen that before. Gonna head down to this mastery cave, and I do believe we get our combat mastery first. We're not going to be doing this. We're not going to be doing this at all. And this is not that useful to us right at the moment. But the trinkets are going to be very nice for when we're just wanting to farm ore and not wanting to do combat. All right. And we're already halfway to the next one, so I think I was right about the Skull Cavern run being a very good use, a very good XP grinding method. Oh. The scythe will harvest spring onions. How about that? And we're good on materials. We could go clear the quarry. That's definitely one thing we could do. Go clear the quarry and plant trees there. I think that's what we'll do here. I think that's what we'll do. Our nice, beautiful cauliflower field. We'll do some gold next. Oh, we didn't have enough. Didn't have enough gold ore to even fill all those. How about that? Alright, so we'll do it with more iron then. And then we'll go clear out that quarry. Take some bombs with us. Take some bombs with us and go clear out that quarry. Take the tree seeds with us, of course. What do we have? We have 182. Alright, so we've got lots of pine and maple. But the most pine, so we'll just make it pine. Actually, we'll make it all of them. We'll do all four. We'll do all four. Did I not put a tapper on that tree? I'm almost 100% certain I did put a tapper on that tree. I guess I didn't, because I put one in town, and I only had 5. Alright, let's do this. Gotta love that sound of just raking in, just sucking in all that, all the resources. Like a Kirby vacuum, huh? Alright. Can't plant there. Lots of places we can't plant. We're just kind of going full random at this point. Can we put them on the edge? Yes, we can. Alright. So we'll do these around the edge. Alright, and then we'll do some maples. I'm not really concerned with how this looks, you know? We just want a huge forest of trees that we can come in every once in a while and just cut down all of the fully grown trees, and they will have already dropped seeds as well. So we want to just stock this up. Hey, we want to just stock this up with trees, and it'll sort itself out later. We can just come back and chop down trees at will, and they will quickly repopulate. Hey, how's it going? I'm just recovering from a skull cavern run here. We put a lot of time and effort into having a decent skull cavern run, and now we're kind of tying up all the things that we've been ignoring while we did that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to stay warm here. It was 0 degrees this morning. The birds are saying hello in the background there. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. You can hear the birds saying good morning. -6 for you yesterday. Yeah, it was 0 this morning. I think it's supposed to be a little bit colder here tomorrow. To be fair, I was surprised that the schools didn't have a delay. With it being that cold. The buses were running on time this morning. I saw them out there. Do you hear them? They're waking up for the morning. The sun's coming in the window. All right. It's Thursday today, so actually that is our day to... I might not make it in time to the bus stop. Go, go, go. No, is she still technically there? No, she's not. Okay, so I'll have to use the warp totem. I'll have to use a warp totem, and that's fine. I'll just bring the Omni Geodes with me as well. Rubies, a warp totem, diamonds, more rubies. The jade is on Sunday. Pam couldn't walk back 5 steps. I know, I thought thought maybe I would catch her while she was close enough. But that's on me. That's not her fault. That's not her. She had a long day of standing there. She's ready to go pound back a few beers. Alright, we'll get our magic rock candy. That's the most important thing here. And then so much spicy eel. We can be pretty generous with our spicy eel usage now. And we'll get a few warp totems. And then just a couple artifact troves. Just to see what we get. Did I pick up peaches? No. I was gonna say I'll go ahead and pick up a stack of peaches and then head to the saloon where I can give everybody gifts. Okay, ban the spam. Just banning spam there real quick. There we go. Gotta stay on top of those spammers. Alright, what else? We're throwing the totems in there. Got some forage here. We can probably think about, I mean, we've got, I think we're not quite at the stage yet where we're ready to build obelisks. We'll be there very soon, though. We'll be there soon. We need a few more harvests before we do that. Alright, so let's grab our peaches and go socialize. Let's grab our peaches and go socialize. It's been over a year now, and we've been not really talking to the villagers much at all. So it's about time. Hey, Penny. I agree. We are lucky to have a library. Libraries are wonderful. Oh, and let's go do George and Evelyn. Can't forget them. Can't talk right now. We're friends with really bad. I'll show you. Keep in mind, we've been focused on farming, so we're not very far with the friendships yet. We spent the entire first year just getting the farm completely filled. It's been laser focused, so we haven't really been talking to people. Yeah. No, I'm not arguing with you about that. But we have been accomplishing our goals. Our farm is ginormous. We planted 1,600 cauliflowers on the 1st of spring. And now that we're so far along, we have sprinklers. Almost the entire standard farm full of sprinklers. So now that we've gotten all of that done, and we just got done with a huge skull cavern run, where we came back with 800 iridium ore and 7 prismatic shards from one run, and 2 auto petters, even though that doesn't actually matter to us in this run. So we've spent all of our time. Who will you get to share it with if you have no friends? We're making the friends. We needed to get our farm in order first. Now that our farm is in order, we did enough special orders to get the friendship book, Friendship 101. Now we can start spending some time talking to people. You gotta work on yourself first, you know? You gotta work on yourself first. And then you can reach out and branch out. But yeah, I need to remember tomorrow to get some more peach trees. Yeah, I turned it around on you, didn't I? Believe me, I didn't plan it out that way. That was just kind of slinging some bull at you. But we'll get a few more peach trees. The peaches are universally liked. And we also need to start working on Harvey. We're going to be romancing Harvey this time. There's our couple auto petter decorations, since they're not good for anything else. Excuse me, bud. I need to get to bed. Hey, Harvey's yours. Hey. Hey now. We're just a boring old farmer in this playthrough who plants crops all day and eats lots of fresh vegetables and fruits. We need our Harvey. We need Harvey to keep us healthy. He's a sweetheart. And even though I'm not making pickles on this playthrough, his love of pickles speaks to me deep down inside. Gotta pet that dog. Just remember, you gotta pet the dog. Alright, today is our harvest day. Egg festival tomorrow. See, this is where I'm just not really that interested. Pickles and coffee, I know, but I carry around the triple shot espresso and he does not love the espresso. He loves the coffee. And I'm just not sure I want to be carrying around a stack of coffee. I think it's the best way to romance him. Just go to Gus, buy a stack of coffee, and make sure I give one to Harvey. I think that's really the way we have to do it. See, on my one previous playthrough, I did a forest farm, and it was just a mushroom farm. It was a mushroom pickles farm. That's what it was. And so I always had pickled mushrooms on me, and me and Harvey got along real well. If the time looks like it's getting out of control, we might have to go to Pierre's before we're done harvesting to get the seeds that we need. Still playing on the very first farm I started from like 2021. Jeez. I only started playing this maybe a year ago, a little bit less than a year ago. I have a couple 100 hours in it. And this is my 4th farm now. Should have restarted with a new update. I mean, maybe, but you put all that work into a farm already. You can just keep doing it. That's one of the things I love about this game, is you can play it however you want. There's nothing you have to do. My first farm, when I first downloaded the game, I mean, I had no idea what I was doing. It took me to year 3 or 4 just to complete the community center. Excuse me. It was my first time playing. I still like that farm, though. That's the forest farm. And then I did a beach farm where I just focused on fishing and making fish ponds everywhere. And that one was really cool. Oh, we've got another mastery level. That one was really cool. I really liked that. And then my last playthrough, I did chickens. I did the Meadowlands farm, so you start with a coop and bluegrass. And I just did chickens, a mayonnaise empire, right? A shed full of mayonnaise machines doing dozens of mayonnaise every day. That was fun, and this time I'm doing the standard farm and just crops, The goal here is hopefully next year on year 3 to fill this entire standard farm with ancient fruit. I have some ancient fruit started on Ginger Island. I'm not sure if I'll be able to scale it up enough by next year to fill the whole farm. But there's something like 3,400 tillable tiles here on the standard farm, and I want to fill all of it. So that's what we've been focused on. That's why our relationships have been horrible. I'm just gonna give Harvey a peach. No, let me back there. Oh. And that's how it goes. I know, right? Harvey, wait for me. He was right there. Harvey, I just want to give you a present. Let's see. Oh, the cauliflowers are way better than the strawberries. So we don't need that many of them though. That's plenty. That's plenty of cauliflowers to keep for eating. I mean, we should be able to see him again later, right? He doesn't actually, he's just going to lunch, I think. Alright, Pierre, give me all the money in the register. He's gone forever. No, not my Harvey. Alright, Pierre, all the money in the register. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, you just walk up and I just made him purchase $300,000 worth of stuff from me, and he just had the money. He just had that cash sitting around. All right, I know we're close here. I know we're close. I don't know if I have enough space to do more than 3,000. So, let's do it. Let's do it. 4,000. 4,000 cauliflower seeds. I know we absolutely can't plant all of these. There's no way. But we can try. Well, there's not even enough tillable tiles on the farm to plant all these. That was more what I was saying. There's not 4,000 tillable tiles. One thing we do need to do, though, I do need a few more sprinklers. What do I need to do? Quartz. I do need, say, tillable tiles. Tillable tiles, no, I don't think I can. Tillable tiles, tillable tiles, tillable tiles, tillable tiles, tillable blah, 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 blah. It goes off the rails pretty fast. Let's just, we're going to do a tour of the farm while we plant these. The whole way around. You do the border first? Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done this, believe me. I usually just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like a dot matrix printer or something, but I figured why not switch it up? You know, Gotta have some spice in life, right? See, this is what I usually do. I just go back and forth. Yeah, that's my giant pumpkin. I left it there. I think even with the spirit of the challenge being to fill the whole farm with crops, I think I'm allowed to leave my giant pumpkin. Right? I think I can be given some leeway to have a trophy in the field. Let's grab that quartz and make the sprinklers. We still have this little gap here. This is about the only gap, I think, that we don't have sprinklers on. So we don't need that many quartz. I'll let it slide for now. See, I just think, you know, it is a crop, so it doesn't ruin the challenge. It is a crop, and it is in the field. Right? It just won't be ancient fruit. Alright, so let's see. We can make more than enough. We don't even need that many sprinklers. I think we only need like 15 at the most. Alright. That goes out to there, so there would be an empty spot. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and we still do have to chop down those mahoganies. So, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. This is not going to all get done in one day. How many tiles is it taking up? How many tiles is what taking up? The pumpkin? I think the pumpkin takes up 4 or 6 tiles. Either 4 or 6 tiles. But, you know, it is a crop. It is in the field. So the challenge was to fill the entire standard farm with crops. I think it qualifies. I do have to slowly but surely replace these quality sprinklers with Iridium sprinklers. I feel like that is necessary. These quality sprinklers take up so many tiles by themselves. So if we can swap, I think that's going to be my personal end goal, is to have the whole farm with Iridium sprinklers with pressure nozzles on them, so that we have the most possible tiles with crops and the least possible tiles with sprinklers. I'm also going to make the Junimo huts. They do take up space, but when they're fed with raisins, they have a 20% chance of harvesting double. So effectively you get 20% more crops harvested with raisin-fed Junimos. And so the number of crops harvested is way more than the number of tiles their hut takes up. So that if we were to say have 3,000 crops, they will harvest 3,600 fruit or vegetables. So I think that's going to be the end. For me, the end goal is to have the whole farm with Iridium sprinklers. There was a cauliflower hiding behind that scarecrow. I will have to put that on another table. I have a melon inside the house from my very first harvest. That was hiding behind a scarecrow. So I'll have to put the cauliflower on another table. It's there to memorialize my mistakes and my successes, both at the same time. Yeah, we're gonna end up passing out in the field here. How many crows has he scared off? Man, I have so many scarecrows. One, that guy, one. He hasn't even encountered any yet. Let's go. The first scarecrow I built is up here. He's gonna have the most. Three. These guys aren't doing much work. But they seem to be successful, you know. They do seem to keep the crows off. I think I may have had 1 or 2 things eaten by crows. It's possible. In like the one tile where their corners don't, the corners of their radius doesn't meet. No, that's fine. It's gonna take me 2 days no matter what. I'm not getting done with this whole thing in 1 day. And that's fine. I've got plenty of leeway here to plant the rest tomorrow. I'm not even sure I'm going to finish tomorrow, but we should. We should. If we can get all these planted today down to where we already have hoed up and is watered. I mean, it would be nice. I could use a rain totem for tomorrow, so that I don't have to water everything after I plant it. That would be nice. Oh no, it's also Friday. Oh man. Alright, well, we're gonna go pass out in the sewers, actually. I should have been doing this the whole time. Yeah, there's a mod. I don't do mods, but there's a mod. It's called the tractor mod I've seen people use, where you can just drive along and do whatever task you're doing while in motion. Alright, I think I can finish planting this and get to Krobus in time. Yes, alright. What am I doing? I passed the exit. Risky. Yeah, I know. Come on, let's go. Yeah, on Friday we get to buy an Iridium sprinkler from Krobus for 10,000 gold, which is a screaming good deal. So we don't want to miss those opportunities. We don't want to miss those opportunities. Look at that, 10,000 gold for an Iridium sprinkler. That is a screaming good deal. Alright, now comes the question mark. Are we going to make it back to bed? I think we do. I think we do make it back to bed. It's supposed to be chill, but now I'm anxious. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is one of those games where you absolutely can take a chill game, take a cozy game, and turn it into a stressful time. It's okay. I mean, I was perfectly prepared to just pass out in the field. That's the life of a farmer here, you know? Perfectly prepared to just take a dirt nap. Can I even call it a house? Your box. Hey now. My one-room cabin is beautiful, and I will not hear any other things about it. I love my one-room cabin. It's so cozy, and I get to pet myself with my auto petters here. See? Look at that. Oh, get that back scratched. Feels good. Love you, bud. Love you, Chillin' Junior. Gotta pet the dog. Yeah, see, the auto petter is not only good for animals. No friends, so you need an auto petter. Ooh, sick burn, man, sick burn. I'm defeated, absolutely defeated. That killed me. Oh, I forgot about the rain totem plan. I had a plan. Can we not? No, we can't. We can't till those tiles next to the rock wall. We do have the sprinklers for it, so we should probably cut this down. But we'll do that if we have time. We'll plant what we can. I'd really like to get back to Ginger Island. I'm almost certain that there is something ready to harvest there. Well, that was a really bad... I really messed up the aiming on that one. The Egg Festival. Yeah, we're not going to have time for the Egg Festival, guys. We're just not going to have time. We're too busy farming. Too busy farming. See, this is why we don't have any friends. Because there's a festival going on in town. And we're like, sorry guys. I got farm work to do. I'm breaking my pattern of plowing, of hoeing here. Alright, we'll start this way. Yeah, this is why we don't have friends. You're witnessing it now. But this is the challenge. This is what I signed myself up for here with this challenge. Fill the entire standard farm with crops. We do want friends eventually, but for right now, we're struggling. Oh, look at that aim. See now? Ugh. Alright, we actually don't... I didn't realize this bottom row could be tilled, so we're gonna have to put sprinklers down there too. We'll get there. We'll get there. My goal is to be done with this in year 3. So we'll see. We need to get lucky with the thunderstorms for the battery packs, and we need to get lucky with the special order board so that if we can get the island ingredients quest, then we get the solar panel recipe. And again, that's battery packs. That's battery packs. That's what we're really waiting for, so that we can make all of our Iridium sprinklers. Now that we're done making quality sprinklers, which I could not be happier about, by the way. Now that we're done making quality sprinklers, we can use our quartz to start making garden pots. Oops. We need to farm the volcano dungeon a little bit to get cinder shards to get the deluxe retaining soil recipe so that we don't have to water the garden pots. But the quartz that we have now can be started into the garden pots. I know we can fit maybe 40 to 60 garden pots in the greenhouse. And at some point in the near future, I will be upgrading my cabin. It will be upgraded from the one-room cabin very soon. We just haven't had a need to do that yet. It's been serving our purposes. It's a place to sleep. And we haven't really needed to cook anything. We had to do our cooking in spring of year 1 to get our dish of the sea so that we could, I just watered that. I really should have done the rain totem. That would have really helped. But it's still going to be enough. It'll get watered tomorrow, and that'll still be enough time. It will get right before the end of the season. As long as we get all of it planted. Let's start boosting our speed now. Just so we can reposition faster. Gotta go fast. Drinking coffee at 3:40 in the afternoon. We definitely plan on staying up late. We definitely plan on staying up late. So we're almost assuredly going to be passing out in the field tonight. Gotta get these seeds in the ground. And if I keep missing my target like that, that's gonna make this a lot harder. Alright, we're so close. We're so close. Thankfully, Saturday is nothing else going on. Other than the Egg Fest, which we're skipping. We're not counting that. Okay, that's nothing. All right, let's go. Oh, I do want to keep those. We'll get to those trees in the corner if we have time. For now, we just want to be planting. When I have to track the mouse and my character's moving this fast, I am so bad at that. I want to just hold the mouse in one spot and have it run with me. So we're approaching having planted 2,000. We're just about there. When this stack runs out, that'll be 2,000 cauliflowers planted. Come on. It's going too fast. Oh no, we had too much caffeine. We had too much caffeine. Yeah, I don't claim to be a good gamer. This I don't claim to be good at this. I'm just chilling. Just chilling, relaxing. There we go. That's 2,000. Relaxing, having a good time. That's not gonna mean that I'm good at playing this video game. That's for sure. That's for sure. You know what? We're making good time here, actually. Even with my wholly bad mouse movements, we're making pretty good time. We might be able to chop down those mahogany trees tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely fine with passing out, you know? I don't have to get to bed here. This is planting season. It can be hard work. My guy just needs to rest sometimes, and sometimes that happens to be exactly where he's standing at this moment. It's just nap time, you know? Like a kindergartner after school, falling asleep with their backpack on. It's just nap time right now sometimes. Or me on my chair in front of the fire. If that fire's going, oh, I'm probably gonna take a nap. And I'm gonna be completely unapologetic about it. As you get older, you definitely start nap time for me right now. Yeah, as you get older, you definitely start to appreciate nap time again. Oh, I forgot about this whole top section. Maybe we don't have time to chop down those mahoganies. Maybe we don't have time to chop down those mahoganies. Yeah, feel free. I love it if people would put me on in the background and have a nap. That's part of what I'm doing this for. To just chill. Just chill and relax. I like to listen to people playing games while I nap. And Stardew is one of those games that kind of lends itself towards having a nice relaxing time. So a lot of times I'll nod off while listening to someone stream Stardew. Alright, let's... Yeah, we do. We have some time. We have some time. We have some time. Let's chop down some of these guys. You know, I'm done with them. I know we're gonna need... Come on. I know we're gonna need hardwood for something at some point. I think one of the community upgrades or one of the house upgrades. But we'll be able to get it. We'll be able to get it. We don't need this thing anymore. Alright. It's 1 o'clock. I don't know how quickly can I do this. I mean, I got a little bit more planted, right? I got a little bit more planted. Come on, come on. Alright. Look at that, so close. We've just got this little spot. And, oh, we need maybe just a couple more sprinklers. Maybe just a couple more sprinklers. Alright, so what do we have? We have 1,200, so that means we planted 2,800 cauliflower. So far. We can go ahead and do that last corner here. I believe they'll still ripen in time. They'll still ripen before the end of the season. Neutral today. Alright, yeah, so we have this. There's our melon. That was the melon that was hiding behind the scarecrow for our first large harvest in year 1. Alright, let's see. Why do I have wood there? Let's see. What are we gonna do here? Alright, we should probably check on Ginger Island. Let's get this corner planted up. We don't need anything in there. Let's get this corner planted up, and then we'll head over to Ginger Island. Love you, bud. Whoops. There we go. Gotta pet the dog. Always gotta pet the dog. Do not forget to pet the dog. Oh, come on. Why did it have to be Joja? I was on my own farm. Dog is Chillin' Jr. Chillin' Jr. And he's got his cute little fedora on. Tomorrow begins a 3-day desert festival. I also don't think I'm going to be participating in that. See his cute little fedora? I've tried different hats on him, and that is absolutely the cutest one. No question, that is the cutest one. Alright, let's do 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, there's that sprinkler. And there's that sprinkler. Oh, we're gonna need, like, yeah, I knew that. I knew we were gonna need more sprinklers. Let's see how many we can make right now. 31, that's more than enough. I'm gonna make 10 just to be on the safe side. I don't think we need 10 though. My farm is called Just Vibing. Yeah, this one, see the farm name here? Farming farm. This is crops only. Yeah, I have a farm that's chillaxing farm. One, two. Okay. So, I mean, can we till these tiles? We can. Those are tillable tiles. There we go with that word again. Tillable tiles. Tillable tiles. Okay. Alright, let's see how that goes. Put my favorite thing as sleep. You know, I feel like we've made the exact same farm. My first farm was chillaxing farm, and my favorite thing was sleep. That is what it was. It was the forest farm. Alright. I can't, that's not a tillable tile, so it's a little inconsistent there. Every time you get a star drop, you're filled with thoughts of sleep. Yes. Yes. Alright, guys. So what's that? 2,900. 2870 basically. 2870. So I guess there might be some more tillable tiles along the wall here. Are these tillable? They're not. They're not tillable. Oh, some of them are. Wait a second. Some of them are, but some of them aren't. Okay. We do have, I mean, we have a couple sprinklers left, right? They're not, like, super efficient. They're only sprinkling a couple spots, but there we go. Alright, so we are going to need some more sprinklers. Are these tillable tiles? They are. Okay, so we are going to need some more sprinklers. Just 1,100. Yep. Yep, I know. I know, it's just not going to be enough. I'm going to need more than that, right? No, that's everything. That's all of it. So now we can definitely maximize the edge space, those ones. We can't till that, I've tried, but maybe some of these edges we can. And maybe even we throw a sprinkler here and plant in the pathway. Whoop. I can't pass up a panning spot. Alright, so that's an accomplishment. That's an accomplishment right there, filling the whole farm with cauliflower. So we can put the seeds away now. And yes, in the end, I will also, you know, I'll take these back up and fill every one of these spaces. We'll have all of this eventually. But I think I'm done for this spring planting here. So we can head over. It's been a couple days. We'll head over to Ginger Island and check on our stuff there. Today's Sunday. Let's check on our staircase supply just to see if we need more. I don't think we do. We have 35. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. We should make some more tappers. Not that we're really going to use them that much. But, hey, money's money, right? We did find out we can put tappers on trees in town. I didn't know that before. Strange note, right? The maple syrup. Rainbow shell, that's going to be summertime. This one we can do now that Kent is home. But I'm not that concerned. Not that concerned with it. Hey, that was us. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed the cauliflower. We worked hard on that. I did. Willie, how does everyone know? This is wonderful. The quality was decent. Okay, Willie. That was maybe a little underhanded there. Well, I sold Pierre 1,600 cauliflower. Right? You saw. He gave us hundreds of thousands of gold right out of the cash register. I don't know. I mean, keep in mind, I somehow had 1,600 cauliflower in my backpack. And then he somehow had 300,000 gold in his cash register. So there was maybe a couple weird things going on there. Alright, we got some pineapples. Eventually we're going to let these kind of coalesce into a single harvesting day. You know, a shared harvesting day, so that we don't have to come here and just harvest a few at a time. But for now, we're still growing this pineapple farm. Up, and there's an ancient fruit. There's an ancient fruit ready for us. So actually, I don't think we need more pineapple seeds right now. Oh, nice. We got the full 3. We got the full 3, so we're going to chop out. Actually, let me use the axe instead, just in case, so that I don't untill the ground. Alright, so we've got our little ancient fruit row here, and it is quickly growing. Let's check on how many pineapple seeds we have. See, pineapple is a way better fruit to just carry around than anything else. Gold star pineapples. Here we go. We're just swapping it now. We're going to have plenty of those. And they're basically your whole health bar from one fruit. So we're going to sell the rest of the cauliflower. We're going to sell the rest of the pineapple. I might need those, actually. We'll go check. Yeah, so there's our Ginger Island farm. We're growing these star fruit out because that's the material that we need to build the Junimo huts. They take star fruits to build. And when we get around to it, and when I feel like it, we'll start doing our volcano dungeon farming. We really just want that deluxe retaining soil. Oh, no, we already donated the rib cage. And let's come here. I'm leaving all of these bone nodes so that if I get the fragments of the past quest, I can just come over here and there will be more than enough bone to complete that quest. That quest, it has always been rough for me to do because I really don't like farming skeletons. Alright, are there any panning spots while we're here? Nope. Alright. You know, we haven't come and talked to the Fizz yet. We'll come and talk to him. Just so he can give us his pitch. Joja Special Services Division. The Joja Secret Police. Specialty service for elite clients. Legally complex matters. Is this not like the shadiest deal ever? I've heard you're trying to achieve perfection. Well, you heard wrong, buddy. Because we are not interested in perfection. So we will not be making use of your services. 500,000 gold per 1%. Nope. We will not be using your services. Wasn't there? Oh, right, there it is. A Parrot Express station. Take that back to the farm and head back to our Stardew Valley farm. Actually, we should check the key special order board. See what's on there. We do want to get some key gems. Eventually, we want to be putting pressure nozzles on our Iridium sprinklers. I don't think I really have a need for anything else from here. Yeah, there's no way I get 50,000 points in June. I've never even played it beyond just starting it up and immediately dying. And we can do this. I have a funny and interesting way to accomplish that. Although we don't even have a kitchen. Wait a second, do we have the recipe for triple shot espresso? We don't. Okay, so there's not much point. We don't have any way of doing that. Oh, the birds are saying hi. All right. So that's kind of out of reach at the moment. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We want those pressure nozzles. So that we can have more of our farm in crops instead of sprinklers planted. All right. We're going to get to bed on time tonight, Saves. So we know, this is why we need Harvey. This is why we need Harvey with us, because we don't treat ourselves that well, We need our Harvey to remind us to go to bed on time and to eat healthy. All right. Neutral luck day. And it's a Monday. We can go check the special orders board. Ah, yes, we do actually want this. We really do. Oh, this isn't the one. Harvey's living with you. Well, that is in an alternate universe. In my universe, I believe that Harvey's still single. So we don't have to fight about it. They're two different Harveys. Two different Stardew Valleys. We both exist. Alright, we definitely should plant those extra peaches, though. So that we have more gifts for everyone. Okay, deal with it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, it's just quantum physics, right? It's just quantum physics. We can all get that, right? We need to age these legend row, and all of the strawberries go straight in the bin. Probably the mangoes too. People don't actually like mangoes like they like peaches. Yeah, it's just quantum physics. We can all get that, right? I have no idea. I heard one professor lecture. I love mangoes, but okay, Harvey, where are you going? Because I'm gonna be right back. Oh, Gus isn't open yet. Oh well, a peach it is. Where are you going? Oh, it's the desert festival, that's right. Oh, Harvey, that's so sweet. What? Pierre is taking credit for my cauliflower. What a jerk. Thanks, Harvey. Thanks for being concerned. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Trying to keep the artificial alive. Will pay 1-2 catches 5 anchovy. I mean, we can accept the quest. We might not do it. Pierre really gets me, man. He's something else. Good for you, George. Everybody's talking about my cauliflowers. It was awful. Oh, hey. Okay, well, that conversation went off the rails real quick. Jeez. All right. You bought it. And she's not giving any details as to whether she liked it or not. Yeah, George just got real grumpy on me. Okay, even Alex picked up a cauliflower. And Evelyn made a special casserole. Oh man, I could do with some of that. Alright, Alex. Good for you. Alright, Shane, let's hear about the cauliflower. Even Shane bought a cauliflower. Oh no, and it's gonna be one of the cheap ones. Ugh. I don't know why you're talking to me. We just had a whole conversation about the cauliflower you bought. Everybody's having some cauliflower. Alright, no, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Yes, I do treat mine well. My dog loves me, Mr. Chillin Jr. over there. Whole small town smells like cauliflower, yeah. Oh, I did, Kent. Funny you should mention it. It was pretty high quality. Okay, so everyone has different opinions of the cauliflower. So they do, so they do. Tropical fish, okay. I'm not sure that I love cauliflower wings. Or is that just battered and fried cauliflower? Because I do love that. I've never heard of cauliflower wings. I love some battered and fried cauliflower. Yeah, okay, yeah. I've never heard it called cauliflower wings before, but I get what you're after. And it's delicious. Throw some hot sauce on there. Good stuff. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and accept that quest. Alright, Elliot, tell me about the cauliflower. Yeah. Smell just perfect and firm, too. Alright. Firm, too, right. I hope it's firm. I mean, it's cauliflower. Anchovies for Willy, and then also tropical fish for Willy. So we can just, you know what? It has been a very long time since we just chilled out at the beach fishing. It's been a very long time. Might as well. Spent so much time spring of year 1 fishing. Once I was done with it, I kind of just put it aside and stopped doing it. Yeah, that was some luck. There's more. There's more sea jelly. They're not actually that rare. There's some bubbles. We'll go get the bubbles. I mean, they're rarer than most fish, but it's maybe a 5% chance. So if you fish long enough, you'll get a few. Oh, golden animal crackers. I guess we're just selling the rest of our golden animal crackers. There we go. Hit it right on the first try. We put our first golden animal cracker in the legend pond, and that is the only one we will ever need. I do want to try to give one to the dog, but I don't think it does anything. I don't think you can. But I mean, we gotta try, right? The good boy deserves a treat. Alright, all experience is good experience right now. Now that we're working on masteries. I guess we should be also working towards finishing up all those sprinklers along the side and the bottom of the farm. What was it I'm looking for? Anchovies. You know what I should do? I should go get that bait maker. And just be done with that quest real quick. Let's do that. It could take us days to catch 5 anchovies. Let's just go get the bait maker. Gotta go fast. Here we go. Zoom. Boy, the whole town was talking about the cauliflowers. That was something, wasn't it? I've never witnessed anything like that. Love you, bud. Alright, let's try to give him this. No, nothing happens. Nothing happens. I can't give it to... Come back! Come back! I can't give it to him. Sold enough to feed 5 towns. Yeah, they're gonna be sick of cauliflower here in a bit. Okay, well, if I can't give it to him, I'll save it just for the sake of saving it. But we can start selling golden animal crackers then, because we do not need them. I guess we have to save. Catches 5 anchovies. We don't have to. You get to keep the fish, so we don't have to give them to him, but I do need it to stick in the bait maker. Sardines. You know, I'm just selling those sea jellies. I've got a few. Alright, let's take our bait maker to town. Back to the beach. Running into the lightning rods there. Really hoping for a good lightning storm where we can get... I've got 39 lightning rods up. I'm not sure if we can even get 39 batteries from one lightning storm, but I would sure like to. Hey, I'm doing well. How about you? We're just kind of chilling here. Oh, you know, here I am. And I didn't even make my bait yet. We're just kind of chilling here. Our whole farm, we planted, I believe it was 2,900, 2,800, 2,900 cauliflowers. Yeah. Yep, I'm from the east coast of the U.S. Dealing with winter right now. Where are you from? Got some snow outside, got some birds flitting around, threw some sunflower seeds on top of the snow so that they'd have something to eat. So they're having a good time. Anchovy, put that in there. You're from the UK. Oh, okay. I see the script you're using here. We'll see where this goes, but I have a feeling I know exactly where it goes. Oh, Willie's not here. Where did Willie go? Hi, Totally Real Frog. Right. Right, I see where the script is going. I've been playing this game for about a year now. I've played a few different playthroughs. This one we're just filling the farm with crops. That is our sole focus, is to have the entire standard farm filled up with crops. And we're getting very close to that goal. So it looks like maybe in year 3 I'll be able to get ancient fruit on everything. And then we'll do a single ancient fruit harvest, I'm expecting to get to about 5,000 ancient fruit from one harvest. That's my kind of hopes and dreams there. I've been streaming for just over a week now. That's it for me. I just started doing this last week. Thank you. Okay, we got our 5 anchovies. So we can head over to the island and do some of our fishing over there. Let's grab this treasure chest. Yeah, I figured I'm gonna be playing this game to chill and relax anyway. So I might as well do it with others. Might as well hang out with other people while I do it. And they can chill and relax too. I'm a very, very strict proponent of relaxing. Why haven't you maintained your channel till now? Yeah, see, I saw the script coming. I've been doing this for a week. And I'm making progress a little bit at a time. I'm learning new things every day. You've inspired me to make cauliflower wings for my lunch today. Oh my goodness. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. I'll be either having egg and cheese sandwiches with pepper jack cheese or Swiss cheese, or bean and cheese burritos. I can't ever really turn down bean and cheese burritos. I'm a vegetarian, so the burritos are always wonderful. Love Swiss cheese. I adore Swiss cheese. It's my favorite. Hope you don't mind. I got some ideas for channel. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks on that. I appreciate it. It's amazing how many graphic artists there are trying to sell me stuff. It's actually amazing. I mean, is there like a graphic design artist economy crash right now? So many people trying to sell graphic design services to people that have been streaming for a week. I've had at least 20 couple offers in just 1 week for graphic design services. It's crazy. I'm just trying to chill over here. Alright, I do have to talk to Willie at some point to turn that in, and here we have this. So I know we need to fish in the river and the beach and the pirate cove to get all these things. So let's head to that makes me sad that it's that bad. It is that bad, and it's honestly surprising. It makes me wonder how many people are buying these graphic design services. I mean, it must be a mildly successful scam, you know, for them to keep targeting brand new streamers. Oh, I don't even have any bait on my rod. Here we go. Currently have an offer running for the streamer you're referring to. Yeah, this conversation is going off the rails. I thought George insulting my cauliflowers was bad. I mean, that at least, you know, George insulting my cauliflower was at least personal. That was at least a real conversation. Maybe it was a little rude, but it was real. slowly making progress. George and Penny. Was it Penny? I thought it was Shane. I thought Penny actually liked it. I know Shane said it was horrible. That whole oh, here's a panning spot. I can't pass up a panning spot. Alright, we managed to catch none of these fish. I don't know. It was the whole village. I can't remember everybody's response, but George's response really stuck with me. And the fact that Harvey really liked it, that touched me right down deep inside, you know? Yeah, go for it. My Discord link is in the bio. You can go post pictures to your heart's content. Have at it. And if you want, I can DM you all of the other pictures that other people have sent me of their design work. And then we can have a little graphic design party in my Discord. Wouldn't that be fun? Alright, let's head back. We'll head back. See what's up on the farm. I think we checked on this, yeah. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. What all do we have? Oh, we have pineapples to sell. 20,000, 40,000. Don't need that anymore. Not dealing with trash. We don't have to keep those fish, do we? No, just catch them. Just catch them. Alright. Alright, let's throw... Oh, well, let's sell the fish. We do want to talk to Willie to turn in that quest. Yeah, after just a week, I've very much lost my patience with the, with the graphic design scams. It's constant. Very much surprised me on my first day of streaming. You know, you think you're having a conversation with someone, and then they're trying to sell you upgrades to your stream page. And then tomorrow, the same script, someone else, probably the same person with a different username. But it's the same script every time. It's very easy to spot. This game is dope. Your graphics are great. You are a pro gamer. How long have you been playing? Where are you from? Do you have Discord? Can I show you my designs on Discord? It's a script. Oh, I can tell you're real. We've had some good times here. I'm pretty sure you're a real person. If not, if you're not a real person, then AI has gotten out of control. AI has skipped the server and is running wild. All right, let's go. See, we're making sure he gets his pets in, and then I'm gonna get my pets in. There we go. Yep, hit that spot. Oh, yep. Running off script. Yeah, let's get our pets in here before we go to bed. Go to bed nice and relaxed. Yeah, get between the shoulders there. All right. Wait, the strawberries was today? Man, my memory is that short. But you see, the Ginger Island farm is starting to become a regular income now. Turn the fireplace on. Nice little warm massage. Heck yeah. Oh, you know, I didn't Is the fireplace on? I didn't turn it on. Yeah, no, that would have been better. That would have been better. Just stand there getting auto-petted in front of the fire. Hey. You haven't accepted my Discord friend request yet. Watch. Alright, here we are. We're kind of in this lull moment. Let's check, see if we can make smelt any bars down there. Just sent you a friend request. See what I mean? The script is pretty set in stone. You can see it coming a mile away. Got some more Legend Row. Hey, bud. Good morning. Good morning, Chillin' Junior. Love you, bud. Caffeinated Princess asked me to... Okay, that's great. When I'm done with my stream, I will go ahead and check on that. Yeah. The script is real. It's real. It's a real thing. All right, let's have a sip of tea here. All right. I guess we have to go talk to Willie. And I mean, I guess we can attempt to do this tropical fish quest. Oh, and we need a leak for Evelyn. Actually, that's like top priority. Absolute. If Evelyn needs something, I'm waiting. Okay, you can keep waiting. You can keep waiting because I'm not done with the stream yet. So, you know, be patient. See a lot of streamers limit their chat to followers only so they get less bots, I think. I'm sure they do, but then they also just get less chat. That's the one thing. Like, I have the auto mod set to the most strict settings. So you're not seeing a lot of the spam that's already getting auto modded out. But these guys, they're maybe real people and they're actually listening. And you see there is a back and forth. They hear my answer and they use it in their response. So I think they're real people following a script, and so they can't get auto-modded off, you know? It's not technically spam. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it after the stream. See? So, like, they do respond. They're listening. They're here. They're a real person. They're following a script. So they can't get auto-modded out. So I go through this with them, and that's fine. I'm not going to set my chat to followers only just because it really reduces the number of people. You know, it kind of excludes people, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, maybe someone doesn't want to follow, but they do want to chat. I want to talk to them too. We're looking for a leak for Evelyn. Granny wants a leak, Granny gets a leak. Okay, we're not mincing words here. If Granny wants a leak, Granny gets a leak. You know, I probably had one in my chest. I've been hoarding all of the forageables, so I don't know why I'm up here looking around. It's actually become kind of entertaining because of how on script they are. I can see it coming a mile away, and it's become a source of comedy, I think. So I'm not that upset about it. I'm just more confused, to be honest. Like, who's buying graphic design services? What is this scam, you know? You have to hoard in this game because you never know. Exactly. You just never know. You just never know. My original reason for hoarding all of the forageables, though, was because in the first year, I did not have the money to plant, 3,000 cauliflowers. So I was using the wild seeds as a way to just fill out space on the farm. So I hoarded all of the forageables and kept making more wild seeds. So I have a whole chest full of forageables. Whoops, oh no, I just destroyed one of my 300 trees that I planted. What will I ever do? I know, it made me feel really bad. Wait, Pam just got in the bus. Oh, that's right, the desert festival. I keep forgetting that these people have lives and do fun things while I'm farming. I keep forgetting that. Maybe I should allow myself to do fun things. See, here's our... Yeah, we have leeks. Here's our forage bin. And over winter, the wild seeds and the powder melon seeds that you find are the only things that you can grow. So that's why we have 2,090 winter seeds, because that's what was left over at the end. Alright. I mean, I guess we could just go have fun at the desert festival. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. Alright. See you, Chillin' Jr. Guard the farm. Guard the farm for us, Chillin' Jr. Oh, you know what? Robin loves peaches. And Demetrius could send us a rainbow shell if we get to be friendly enough with him. Yeah, we're going to the festival. We're going to the festival. I'm not doing the Skull Cavern challenge in there. Oh, excuse me. We just left Robin behind, guys. I'm sorry, Robin. You're going to have to take the next bus. Oh, no, she got on it. Okay. Why, yes, it does. I am hungry. I'm not going to do the Skull Cavern thing because that's just unnecessary, but we'll do everything else. I'd like to make you a very special... The problem is the time actually goes on here. The festival's not infinite. See, that quantum physics really gets you sometimes. I'd like to make you a very special dish. Let's do it. What are we having? I love some extremely sharp cheddar. And... mushroom cream cheddar. Oh, that's sounding pretty good. Healthy drizzle of mushroom cream to round out the dish. Stuffed mushrooms. Ooh, man. That is exactly what I'm in the mood for. The buffs don't matter. Yay, some recognition. Yeah, you know what, Pam? It is. It's too bad we didn't bring any beer, right, Pam? Sam's old guitar. Oh man, you're gonna go smash people with a guitar. Okay. Leia's Whittler. Oh, that's interesting. Nothing else. Salads, hardwood, short bookcase. That's kind of a cute bookcase. Alright, this is the thing, right? First of all, we want to give everybody a peach. And yeah, we're doing it. We're definitely doing it. Just step in the box and alright, let's see. I mean, I like my swashbuckler hat, so don't change that, okay? Before we continue, let me visualize your art to see what kind of style will make you happiest. And that involves dancing, okay? So, apparently dancing lets you see my aura better. Hey, I'm changing in here. I don't think she's gonna listen to what you think, yeah. Yeah, one time I came out in a Santa outfit. Oh boy. That doesn't sound good. I better be dressed as a corn or something, right? A cauliflower, a melon, or a pumpkin. Because that is my inner self. What? I'm not even wearing a hat. What is this? A shirt. And a skirt. Okay, just a dull gray shirt and skirt. You know, I really hate to admit this, but I think she did see our inner self. We are very much a dull gray shirt and skirt. That is our farmer. I don't like to admit that she was right, but we are just a boring dull gray shirt and skirt. She was right. But we're putting our swashbuckler hat back on anyway. I don't want to. Do we want to be this outwardly boring? Just show our true selves to everyone? You know, she's got a point. It's kind of freeing. It is. It's kind of freeing. Look. We're our true selves, guys. Eyes on the race, we can talk later. Oh, that's right. He'll rig it for you or something, won't he? Glistening. I think you put on too much oil, Haley. Welcome a new cactus? Yeah. Ooh. He's kind of cute. Already given Penny 2 gifts this week. Hey, we're making progress. We're making progress. That's a good question. I wonder if there's any books in the library to talk about it. Alright. Guess the winner and receive some fabulous prizes. I think our cactus crawler. I think our cactus crawler is the way to go. Look at that little guy. Although that speed chicken is kind of neat looking. I'm going with the cactus crawler. Sit back and enjoy the race. Alright, we'll see what happens. Does the desert trader have anything different during the festival? Nope. Oh, there's Harvey. Going into the caves can be really dangerous. I hope there are no accidents, but still I'll be here all day just in case. Minimize your exposure to the serpent-infested caverns. No, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you, Harvey. Absolutely. Everything you say is right. Hitched a ride under the bus. Linus. Linus, you could have just asked me to help you out with a ticket. I did, actually. I found 7 eggs. You could have just asked me to help you out with the ticket, Linus. I would have helped. Mystery boxes. Spicy eels. Woodcutter's Weekly Book. Yeah, I'm not... Alright, gotta make sure that pig gets petted too. They all deserve pets. A rare seed, you know, that is one thing. It's not really worth doing on a large scale, but we should grow at least one. Right, I already talked to them. Oh, here's our race. Alright, our cactus crawler's doing pretty well so far. Can we block? Can we cheat? Can we block these guys? Yes, let's go. Oh. I can't follow them. Alright, we won. That was just a sheer luck. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. This race's winner is the cactus crawler. Come by to collect your prize. Here's your prize, 20 eggs. Okay. You know, what can I even get with that? Like, I need a lot of eggs if I want to get anything decent. Some maple bars, that's not bad. Joja Cola. I have a Joja Cola soda machine, and I put it in a chest because I didn't like it. Oh, that's right, we caught him on the way to the bus. Counterintuitive from a biological perspective, unless there's something I'm missing. I mean, maybe some intestinal parasites, you might be missing those. Okay, we cannot talk to this mystery person at the cafe. Interesting. Oh, that's right, we do need to talk to Willie. Yay! Pierre showed me a cauliflower you brought in. I bought it. Oh, we're not going to talk about whether it was good or not. Okay. Catch a scorpion carp. We could spend all day trying to catch a scorpion carp. I'm not up for that. I'm not up for that. Evelyn's not here, is she? I don't think Evelyn is here at the festival, so... Oh, who's that over there? It follows you to the desert. Yeah, I thought that was just a Stardew Valley thing. I mean, but we hadn't talked to Willie yet. So, there's probably still a couple more people that are going to mention the cauliflowers to us, especially after we sell Pierre 3,000 at once. That's going to be enough cauliflower for years worth of Gus's deep fried goodness. Test of knowledge. If you can answer my questions, you'll earn a prize. Alright, no cheating. For the first question, who runs the blacksmith? That's Clint. What season does garlic grow in? I believe it's spring. That's correct. In what season can you catch carp? Any season. That's a trick question. Where might you catch the stonefish? Level 20. Alright. We got some calico eggs. I still don't really know what we want to spend them on. I mean, 3 mystery boxes doesn't seem like it's really worth it. Desert table. Desert chair. I mean, we could get a bow for Chillin' Jr., but his fedora is just kind of perfect. I don't really feel like we're going to get a better hat than his fedora. So let's just get the decorations and we'll use them later. We'll put those away for later use. And we'll go see if we can catch up with Evelyn and give her a leak. We'll put our furniture away for now because, well, you see the house. I can put the cactus out though. There we go. Where's my melon? Oh, I picked it up. When I was harvesting the the gems there, I must have picked the melon up. I freaked out. I really did. I freaked out for a second. Let's go plant this rare seed in the greenhouse. My memorialized melon. It was gone. It was gone. I was panicking. Alright. These calico eggs, I mean, I guess I just carry them around for now. And my old clothes can go here. I don't have a dresser yet. I'm surprised. I would have thought that every house came with a dresser, but apparently mine did not. So I'm gonna have to get one after I upgrade the house. Let's go see if we can get Granny her. Excuse me, Chillin'. Go see if I can get Granny her leek before she locks her doors for the night. Don't fret. Yeah, no. Oh, I was fretting. I was very much fretting. That melon is very important to me. That was my first melon harvest. I went to the store and bought, I can't remember how many melon seeds, and came back, started planting them, and there was something hiding behind a scarecrow, and it turned out to be a melon. Yeah, eggs and leeks is a fantastic dish. I wish I had some leeks right now. That would be what I would be doing. Oh no. He's still on this kick. He's not gonna drop this, is he? Ugh, stop buying them on sale, George. Just buy the good ones. Yeah, I know. He is. He's a sweet old guy. He's just a grumpy old man in a wheelchair. I've known a few. He really likes leeks. Hey, we were just going over that. Yeah. We're running low on peaches here, so we do need to get some more peach trees. We do need to get some more peach trees. Alright, let's see. Need daffodil to rub on my sore tooth. Elliot. Yeah, of course. I have daffodils. I just need to see Elliot. He might be in the saloon tonight. Let's just go a little faster. Let's just go a little faster. We kind of have an endless supply of spicy eel at this point. Dandelion, wasn't it? Or was it daffodil? I think it was daffodil. Yeah. Let's see if he's in the saloon. See, we've already been doing better. Just during today's stream, we've already started to work on those friendships. We'll get there. We'll get there. No one is here. Oh man, that desert festival has just completely made this town abandoned. Alright. Alright, well, we can try to see Elliot tomorrow then. We can try to see Elliot tomorrow. But for now, I'm gonna wrap up this stream. Let's go get our nightly pets and oh yes. Relax by the fire. Get some pets. Good job being a social butterfly. Thank you. Thank you. We were going to get there eventually. We've just had so much work to do to get this farm planted up. So we can stand here in front of the fire and get petted. Reward ourselves a little bit. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for chilling with me. I appreciate the company. And at the end of every stream, I like to just do a farm walk around. Little farm tour to just kind of take it all in. You can hit the follow there. I upload all my VODs to YouTube. If you do want to have some assistance going to sleep at some point, you can put on my droning voice and nod off to some Stardew Valley. I mean, look at that. I'm pretty proud of this, actually. Spring of year 2, and the entire farm is planted up. So thanks, guys, for joining me. Have a chill day. Have a great day.